let's take a look at some of the plays that weren't made. And this can't happen in an NFL game. That's the worst rushing team in the NFL, the Los Angeles Chargers. Eckler finally run down from behind, but a huge gap. More of the same here. Tackling not good. Run defense not good. Look at this one. Where no contain whatsoever. The guy that has outside contain sucked in. Here's more of this. It spins out a missed tackle. Trying to punch the ball out, doesn't work. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And take a look at this. This will sum it up pretty beautifully. Browns have been credited 46 missed tackles this year, tied for 5th highest. That excludes Monday Night Football, but missed tackling, bad assignments, not getting run fits, it leads to losses. Let's welcome in G. Bush, host of the Barbershop 92.3 The Fan, as well as co-host of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. That defensive line, that Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney, doesn't matter. You got to stop the run. You're going to see a heavy dose of it until you do.
You know, I just had to take the liberty to pull up some of these grades. PFF grade, Perion Winfrey, 47.9. Jordan Elliott had a 30.2. These, by the way, the lower the score, it's not an inverse thing. Like the best you could do is 100. The worst you can do is a 0. So, you know, Jordan Elliott at 30.2. Taven Bryan of 51.9. Tommy Togiai bringing up the rear, 28.9%. Yeah. I'm just going to be honest. You know, I like, you know, I just got to keep it real. You know, sometimes you come on the shows and you got to be really a elder statesman, and you got to, you know, well, you know, they got to do better to, you know, shore the fits up, and maybe they can clean it up for this week against the Patriots. No, we're not going to do that. They known that this defensive tackle room has been terrible. They've known they didn't have any playmakers over there. They've known that they didn't have anything. And the Cleveland Browns didn't do anything to shore that up. And Ndamukong Suh is still out there, but yet and still, you know, we'll probably talk about it. They got a little linebacker today when it got. But at the end of the day, it starts up front. They've been leaning on the fact that they've had Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney for way too long. Joe Woods either is going to have to understand that, hey, we don't have D tackles in there, so we're going to have more 8-man fronts. I don't think that I've seen the Browns with any 8-man fronts ever. All I see is nickel backs, nickel guys, and small and versatile and speed. And listen, I'm a Midwest kid that comes from Northeast Ohio. And you know what? When you want to stop the run, you got to have big, ugly guys up front, not these little corners and linebackers and hybrid guys that run sideline to sideline. Because at the last 2 weeks, what we've seen is the Atlanta Falcons with practice team players, scout guys, and then the team that was the worst in the league, 32nd in rushing, come in and just manhandle you up front, and that's with Jadeveon Clowney, and that's with Myles Garrett. So that thought process that they're going to clean everything up, no. It's about stopping the run, and if you can't stop the run, you are going to give up everything, and that's what the Cleveland Browns are doing right now.